Now, Borealis, we used it 4 different ways. Number 1.
We used it for the walls on the features.
Number 2.
We used it for edging.
Number 3.
We had steps.
Number 4.
Pavement, that's different.
Pavement. The world's largest plank stone. Borealis Wall as pavement. Borealis Wall as an accent, inspired by the use of Borealis as a structural raised patio and a fire, water, planting, and cooking feature. But Borealis as a pavement? Well, the scale's 2.6 square feet. The texture is wood, that's ADA compliant. Our color is hazelnut brandy, and the feel brings the boardwalk home. We just want to make sure that we maintain a 16 to 3/16 joint spacing throughout. Paving stones have a spacer bar built into them. Concrete paving slabs often do not. We need to make sure that we get the joining material all the way through. So we lay to a bond line, ensuring a 16 to 3/16 joint spacing by laying hand loose. Let's get these in. Start with a half unit. Next one, centered. Now the big one. Give them a second to get that spacing. And ready? Okay. Take it down. Okay. Thank you. Our joining material will be easy joint by Aspects. It's available in 5 colors. It's a wet applied, even in the rain, joining compound. You can't over wet it. The water creates a vacuum that fills the joint. The steps are simple. We start by pre-soaking the pavement. Then we'll put down our easy joint compound with a broom or a squeegee and finish the joint with a pointing tool. Natural look, natural joining, naturally. Bringing the boardwalk home. 2.6 square foot plank stone. Now you don't have to go over every joint with a pointing tool, but it helps in something with a pronounced chamfer like that specific product. Now, when you're lifting things, you want to make sure you keep your legs straight.
Keep them locked, right?
And lift with your back. Lift with your, and a sharp twisting motion is preferred when lifting things. Uh-oh, Techo quiz.
Techo quiz. OSHA regulation for maximum weight lifted by an individual is A, 35 pounds, B, 42 pounds, C, 51 pounds, D, 60 pounds, or E, 75 pounds. Maximum recommended lifting weight by an individual. Got another couple coolers.
Couple coolers and a thermos. OSHA regulations for weight lifted by an individual. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Did you vote in? One hand or two? Smart ass. Okay, and stop and show the result. Oh, it looks like C is the winner.
C. Got C. Anybody over here get C?
That is correct. C is the winner. Who got it right? Who got it right? There you go, bro. Good for you. Good for you. I'm going to the best. If you come enough years in a row, we'll give you a cooler.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations. Okay. There's that Ergo Assist lifter, and I am a huge fan. They're all in my trailer. I wouldn't do a job without them. Now, this is very important, Rick. So I want everybody to grab your Techo spec guide. That's the really thick book in front of you. Everybody grab your Techo spec guide.
Important, when installing Borealis 5x30 or Borealis 10x30, it is recommended to have a gap between 1/16 of an inch and 3/16 of an inch between the units. This allows sand to enter between each unit.
Okay, explain what you see on the screen. It's the same thing.
So this is blown up a little bit, but we have a setting bed, and our units have a trapezoidal shape to them, especially the wet cast units. So we need to be able to get some joint fill material the whole way to the bottom.
Absolutely. And we can show that with our Borealis.
Here are the units tightly together. You can see that they touch in the bottom, and you're not able to get the sand the whole way to the setting bed.
So what are we going to do to fight that?
We can use a tile spacer just to give enough gap to get some sand in there. It maintains flexibility of that pavement and prevents breakage.
Take a picture of the screen. They're in my trailer. There's plenty of them. Grab one. The folks at FlexLock Alliance right outside the door here have some of these tile spacers. Get a sample. Once you buy a box of them, you'll have them, well, forever, because they just go on top. You can reuse them and reuse them and reuse them. So if you allow for that space, then you'll get sand all the way through, and you'll get water all the way through, and you won't have problems on your job.